Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of A Magic You. My name is Yulisa and I am your host for this podcast. I want to thank you guys for being here from the bottom of my heart. It has been such a whirlwind of a month and we are coming up on a new moon, a full moon, one of the two. A strawberry moon is for sure, but we're coming into the end of the month of June and what a wild ride it has been. I want to start out by doing a recap because me recapping my week is going to help get us into this episode. So since returning from last week in Ohio on Sunday, I have been working crazy. I've done a lot of tattoos. I did a ladybug and a touch-up on some words on the back of an arm, and I had a bunch of tattoos at our event, which I'll get into. I spent one day at the beach and we got to see some dolphins. I painted on some watercolor and it was just the perfect beach day, I will not lie. I went from getting the crazy week over, going to the beach, on and up, to getting pretty overwhelmed on Friday, having a mini crash out. And I'm actually going to call it one because I was almost immobile for like about 30 minutes. I could not move. I didn't know what to do to help me like get out of the funk. And I had so many things to do on my list, but I was like frozen. While I was going through it, feeling so overwhelmed at all the things like happening. So let me just say, Friday was crazy. The amount of things on my list, it seemed endless just because of how busy life has been. So my windshield was getting replaced from having a crack in it. And that was going on bright and early, like 8 or 9. We had exterminators going to try and like spray for spiders at the studio at 11 or 11:30. They were like calling me up earlier than expected. And then I had an event the next day that I still had to prepare for. And that was just the surface of it all. I'm not going to like dump everything, but you know, things still have to get done between that. Dinner, groceries, like there was other things on my list on top of it, right? So in the moment, I was so overwhelmed, and I've had these moments where I'm like, oh my God, like I'm just like unwell, honestly. And yeah, I had a moment. I wanted to share it so people knew that I too go through these moments, because I've had a lot of people tell me how positive I am and how, you know, like share some for the rest of them, which is so kind and truly like it's flattering. Like it makes me feel so happy because I want to be that light for others. But I too have these moments and it's not fair to just post the ups when we all have downs too. Now I won't be posting all of them or sharing like every little bit sort of thing. You know, I still love the aspect of having privacy when needed, but I am going to be more willing and opening to sharing that because that is truly how we form connection. Being vulnerable is so difficult, and maybe not for everyone, but for most. It's hard to put those walls down and really show yourself. The best way I could describe it by hitting freaking post on that was feeling like my walls were down and I was being exposed. They say, though, that in those moments is when you should really lean into it and do it. When you're so scared, when you're just, you know it could be good, but it's so scary to put yourself out there. And good in the way of it's reaching the people that you hope it reaches. But I posted that video. It kind of went like crazy on the views, which I was like, whoa. In total, like over 10. And that was just like crazy to me because it was just me, no makeup, just talking, being so real and just getting my point across, right? But I then, after the 30 minutes of being unable to move, I moved on. I took a big deep breath and I just had to think like, okay, like how am I going to start my day right now? If I have to get things done, what's step 1? Like I needed to get ready. So I started then recording and like taking note of things that were getting me out of my spiral, out of my unable to move for 30 minutes episode. I had some granola and fruit for breakfast. I, did my makeup, got dressed in something I was comfortable in to go run errands and also feel good in, look good, feel good. Everyday makeup. I went and got a fun smoothie from Tropical Smoothie. And when I went to the studio, the exterminator girl was like already spraying the outside, and I had gone in to start decorating, so it was perfect timing. She did her thing, and then by the time she was done shortly after, I finished decorating for the event the next day. I remembered that we got invited from my bank to go to this like concert with food trucks and just like a hangout thing, and Ty and I had 2 free tickets. I did not want to go after such a crazy busy day and getting things done, but I'm really happy that Ty and I went because we ended up getting a free dinner from the food trucks because our wristbands basically like comped all of our food and drinks. And then the next day was my ink and intuition event. It went so well, and I needed a good amount of time after to kind of process and reflect because I was grinding the whole time, like no breaks, I think I had like 2 water breaks, and I had all my spots filled. There was like perfect timing of someone had just finished doing all the other things, seeing all the other people that were there with us, the card readings, the henna, the Reiki, the dirty sodas and flowers, like she just finished all that, and then I wrapped up with my person, and I had 1 gap, and she was able to fill it. So I was booked through, and it just was so swell. It was so swell. It was very chill, and yeah, it was awesome. I'm excited to do it again. But the busyness of just June totally wiped me, and I can't wait to sit back and reflect a little bit more. And speaking of reflection, I just wanted to say that I feel like I have been trying to reflect a lot with just my life, my schedule, and things that have to change. And I'm just sharing this because, this goes into the strawberry moon. Lately, I've been feeling as though I'm ready to just make changes to help my mind be a little bit more at ease and help lower the stress because it is insane and it will probably weaken me and take me out if I continue this way. Now, the changes I'm thinking of are definitely going to be difficult in the way of letting go of just like, I don't know, I just can't even say it right now, but letting go of, it's really, really hard. It has to do with work and just, I don't know, I can't even say it. Dare I say it? Not wax as much. And I'm not going to say stop because that's not going to happen, because this is more so I think I'm ready to go in the direction of like helping more people and actually taking the time away from seeing as many clients as I do now to taking time to record, to post, to help new estheticians. I don't know, it was so hard. It was so hard to get that out, but like getting that out, it does make me feel a lot better because it's not a goodbye, it's just a new hello. And dare I say this was my sign because I have been thinking about it for so long, and it's just so hard because, you know, you love what you do and you don't want change, but change brings growth. And June, you guys know June is when the growth happens and the fruit of our labor, so here we go. Now, I'm going to get into what this next strawberry moon, full moon, it means, okay? Now, I didn't know any of this before, like, right now. So everything I've been feeling is totally making sense and aligning and excites me in a way. From what I have gathered from all the strawberry moon posts and what is aligning with me and for me to share to you guys, this strawberry moon is named that not because the moon is going to be pink or red, but because it is when strawberries are in season and ripe. Thus meaning something is ready to be gathered, or something else may have served its purpose. It has to do with gratitude, abundance, seeing the fruits of our labor, but also remembering to be patient. And this was recently said to me, and yeah, it's really hard to be patient when you're working really hard for the things you want, or you really, really want something, you know? It's hard to be patient. But it is important for us to give ourselves credit for how far we've come And trust that being patient is going to just leave us to see something so much bigger than we could have ever imagined. Don't compare your journey to others and trust that everything is working in your favor. Goodness, I was looking into truly what it means, because I don't remember these things, and just like everybody else, I'm like, oh, what's this mean this time around? And it makes a lot of sense with just everything I've been feeling, and I've definitely been really impatient with things that I'm working on. Now, I wanted to get the big stuff out because those were the main gist, right? We had the recap and then the Strawberry Moon. Now, what this episode is going to be called is The Show Must Go On. So, rewind back to Friday's crash out. It's now Sunday. I'm recording this for you guys. Life goes on, life continues, but I worried people. I had people so worried, and I did not mean to do that. The amount of messages and comments I got and people reaching out, saying if I needed them and that we're doing so great, and just beautiful, beautiful comments that truly filled my heart. And I was not going looking for this. I was just trying to express and show how difficult it truly is to run 3 businesses on top of everyday life. I know everyone's got life, but 3 businesses is insane. But we're doing the damn thing, and the show must go on. So I shared that. The views went crazy. We got the comments. People are reaching out. It's so beautiful. I am so, so grateful. And I just felt the weight of a cloak come off. I felt like this is something other people that own a business can relate to, because it's very overwhelming, and showing that it's okay to be positive online, but it's also okay to show that these moments are real, they happen. Not everybody is perfect, and me, the one telling you to meditate, me, the one telling you to breathe, the one telling you to journal, all the things, also has those moments of spiraling. But what that taught me was how quickly I can get back on my feet and get the show going. The show must go on. I truly felt so lost and wish someone would have told me to sit down, because I was half hunched over my dining room table. It was so strange, but I managed to do it, and I told myself, we just got to go wash our face. Step 1. Step 2, start doing your makeup and getting ready every day. Easy breezy. Let's go. Step 3, let's get your water, get your keys, a comfy outfit. I guess I got changed first, right? And then get your things and let's go. As soon as I started washing my face, taking deep breaths, doing my routine, I got back into the groove. And it wasn't that I pushed it aside, not at all. I took the time to feel it and knew that I needed to stop. I needed to stop. My body made me stop. And yes, the show must go on, but that's also only possible if things change when they need to change. And here I am speaking from within to myself, because I have been going back and forth battling what has to give, and I think I just figured it out in this episode with you guys, and we'll be caught up, so you'll be listening to my thoughts basically a couple hours before you hear them. Change is scary, but it is so worth it. The show must go on. We must continue. We must try our best in our hardest times, and know that the tough times are going to continue to strengthen us so we can keep going and keep getting further and further. If you too have been wondering what is going on, why do I feel like this, something's gotta give, then let's figure out what has to give. Let's write it down on a piece of paper and figure this out, because life is going to continue and we gotta be in our best shape, body, mind, and soul. It's time that we take a bit of a pause, even though, for me, it's my busy season. Life is always going to be crazy from here on out. And figure out if we're ready to close one chapter so we can start a new one. I think that's all I have for you guys for this episode. The show must go on, and if that means we do it strutting a runway, wherever that may be, because anywhere and everywhere can be a runway, then so be it, and let us strut our stuff. Okay, guys, I love you so, so much. I hope that you enjoyed this episode of a recap and the Strawberry Moon. And it's about to get so good. We don't even know how good. Okay? Let's just keep that in mind. Please send this to a friend or family member that you think may benefit from listening to it. And if you guys want to follow my socials, I mainly post on Instagram, Ulisa_C, Prickly Pear Studio, Smoke and Laundry, Hot Girls Love Birding, all the things. Which, by the way, guys, Hot Girls Love Birding is in full effects, too. I have to finalize this trademark, which is so crazy, and that's a whole other thing. It is craziness, but okay. I love you guys. Please share this, and I hope that you have a beautiful, wonderful week. And don't forget, tonight's the strawberry moon, so take a deep breath, reflect, and be patient, okay? Love you guys. Bye.